Heidi, today about the importance of habits and existential approach to addictions. Addiction is a habit, after all. Life is a habit. A long time ingrained, deeply ingrained habit of experiencing everything, existence, in a certain way. Namely, human, physical experience of existence came about with two habits. One is being turned outwards, focusing on the outside all the time. And second is attachment to the thoughts. And those two habits, developing over many, many lifetimes, successive lifetimes, bring about the experience of human life. Life, as we call it. It is an experience developed through a habit. And because this experience is often bleak, unpleasant, maybe downright painful, it ends in physical death at any time or place. There were many attempts throughout the history of mankind to change this experience of life, to even replace this experience of life with something much more pleasant, enjoyable, peaceful, without starts and ends. And here is the value of addictions, developing a habit, which we call addiction, that brings about the experiences that are completely different than the ones we experience on a human physical level, as long as we keep supplying the substance needed to have these experiences, to elevate ourselves, to create, through the habit of addiction, we create a different existence, a different experience of existence altogether. And the more enjoyable and pleasurable and peaceful it is, the more we focus on it. And the other level of existence completely fades into the background. It is not important at all. It's just important as something that supplies and keeps supplying this other level of existence that we experience. You see, life is just an experience. And there are many different experiences of existence, depending on the habit that developed it. So if we change the habits that develop these certain different experiences of existence, we can actually change the experiences themselves. You see, addictions have been, for the history of mankind, very important in human life because they do bring about this experience of a different existence that is much more enjoyable and pleasurable. So it's got a tremendous value. We often talk a lot, and mostly we talk a lot about the negative effects of addictions, which are obvious, but there is such an upside. And so you see, it is important that we are able to develop the habits that do not have harmful side effects, but that achieve enjoyable, pleasurable, peaceful, balanced, blissful even experience of existence. It is possible through developing different habits that I speak about a lot. Habit of non-attachment to the thoughts, habit of turning inwards. In these new habits, developing a skill, learning a skill to develop these new habits and persevere and persist with them, creates the different experiences of existence, completely different than the ones we experience on the human physical level. And we do not need the outside source or the outside substance to keep them going. We do not come crashing down from this other experience to the harsh, punishing experiences on a physical human level. We can just keep going, staying with the pure existence, focusing inwards on the inside and non-attaching to the forwards. It is important that we really do understand on a deep level that life is only experience created from a habit, long-time, deeply ingrained habit or habits. And there are many different experiences of existence to be had if we develop different habits and we reconnect with the pure existence as is, without being processed. And from there on, we can experience all these different levels of existence, have all these different experiences. Enjoy peace, balance, bliss, without starts and ends, without a physical birth and death. That just keep going. And they do not crash down. And they do not need to be supplied from the outside source. It's a viable alternative. It's a way for all of us to develop different experience of existence to that which we experience on a human physical level, while we're still attached to the human physical body. Bit more of the same, with a little bit of a twist. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.